Yo, it's Kevin Trades. This is my weekly recap on outlook for DAX, the German index. So let's just get straight into it. As you can see, this is the weekly candle, very bullish. We opened at 23,864.5 and closed at 24,51.9. We had a nice, decently big wick. If I go into the daily, you can see we had a bearish, bullish, 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 bullish. First things first, we're going to check the news. We had quite a bit of news. We had a PMI on Monday at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. PMI on Wednesday, unemployment claims on Thursday, and inflation expectations and consumer sentiment prelim Friday 3 p.m. And yeah, unemployment claims on 1:30 on Thursday as always. But yeah, first week of the month. The way I see this week is just as like a manipulation week. What I do like is this is just low of the week, which was Monday. Monday held as low of the week. I did delete two of my initial draws, which just got taken. But you can see my level did not hold for sells. If you want to like zoom in, you can see. But yeah, I will delete my level. Actually, keep it until we get past this price action. But yeah, coming into Monday, I think we just okay. Coming into Monday, we was bearish, bullish on the 4 hour, bearish on the hourly. London session swept, opened, nice dome. This are nice fairly up, but there must be stuff on the high time frame. My initial draw was Friday low, which was here. We also have this big fairly up, and at these points we were pretty sure this sell was really nice. We had these really nice draws, and then boom, that's a nice fairly up. Literally opens, 5 minute fairly up, respected, tapped into again, and then straight down to the draw on liquidity, which I mentioned in the last video, which is nice to see. But yeah, that was Monday. Yeah, this fairly up got touched up, tapped into this one. Now this one is low of the week, so if I just keep this marked out, you can see the reaction after we touch it here, and that's low of the day, of course, 12:05. Decent timing, but the reaction off of this in the hourly is beautiful. Doji candle, big candle to upside, nice inverse, and then a nice fair value gap. And then that's low of the week, of course, alongside equilibrium, and that's just low of the week, and you can see that's moved quite a bit from that point. But yeah, daily fairly up, 4 hour order block, quite a bit of confluences. But I do want to mention the order block. So we have this sweep here, break above this high. That's an order block. That's a sweep alongside golden pocket or equilibrium. And yeah, but yeah, that was New York session on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. If you want to call it that, yep. We did come up to fill in this and then sold off again. But yeah, that is very clean. That's an order block as well, reacted back down and then back for this high, which when it sells from. But yeah, coming to Tuesday, it was nice buys. Oh, I don't even marked it out, but it was really nice buys. On the hourly time frame, we 7 o'clock closes, we disrespect this bearish fair value gap, which is nice, shows bullish momentum. If you're disrespecting bearish fair value gaps, especially in the hourly, we have this bullish hourly fair value gap. If you just mark out the bottom part of it, you can see we tap into it, 30-minute taps in, taps the hourly inverse, and then yeah. But even so, coming into this London session on Tuesday, we were bullish on the hourly and I think bearish on the forward due to this dump. Yes, but nevertheless, after seeing this reaction, I think it was so clean, like on the 1 minute. Like, look at this. I think 5 is even cleaner. Yeah, like, fill in this gap. Boom, big 5-minute break structure. Oh, ad blocker, that's nice. Oh, get away. But yeah, big 5-minute fair value up. We don't tap into this until Wednesday, but big 5-minute fair value up. Come for this high. Retrace back down. 15-minute fair value up here. Nothing. Oh, there's 30-minute here, and that would have been a good draw as well. But yeah, this 5-minute is probably enough, honestly, off of this hourly fair value up. Seeing this hourly fair value up, I will kind of explain how. So you see this hourly fair value up. After you see this reaction, close down, close up, reaction up, close in, up, and yeah, press buy, and it goes up, easy. But yeah, this is a good draw, gets taken. Price does reverse from here initially, but that is due to just this 11 a.m. forward open. Comes down, edges this low, creates double lows, and then prints higher, and then higher and higher. But you can see here we have manipulation here, and then accumulation. We have a big accumulation phase from Tuesday to Wednesday, and then we finally manipulate into this POI, and then we just be higher. But yeah, that's Tuesday. Not bad day. I mean, New York session again. It's not bad. New York literally opens. We chop around in these fair value apps and we move higher. And yeah, like these draws are nice. Like 11:20 high the day is not holding. That sweep was not gonna hold. Swept it, came back down, and then accumulated. Coming to London session on Wednesday though, I hated this accumulation. It's one of them ones. It happens a lot where daily's given a reaction in one direction, and then it's accumulating like this. I feel like it happened like the other week where 4 hours accumulating like this. After taking a 4-week high, we just accumulated. We did also tap into. I want to mention. Let me remove this. This 4-hour inverse. We also tapped this order block. I'll make it yellow. But yeah, that was high the day on Wednesday, 9:30, alongside this sweep. And then breaks the structures, and then fair value ups. But there doesn't look to be any fair value ups. The breaker structures are nice. I see about 4. On the 15, not much. There's a bunch of wicks that get rebalanced, which you can see here. Probably 3-minute fair value ups. Yeah, there's this one. And then this is the 3-minute breakaway gap. Untouched until here, touched up, reversed, and then up. But yeah, price dumps comes for Tuesday low, which would have been which would have been your draw, which would have been here. Boom, tapped that. On the hourly, we've tapped this hourly order block, forward order block as well. Daily fair value up as well. We're inside the daily fair up, or should I say daily inverse. But yeah, this is just a forward order block. Mark it out as red, why not? And it's pretty much the same thing we've seen earlier, forward order block inside of 50%. If you do it from this low, again 50% golden pocket. And the reactions off of this, you can see tapped, displacement, retracement. I want to see the 5. I remember this 5 inverse is very nice. Inversed and then respected. And this 5-minute holds, and yeah, very clean. Love to see it. I will delete my level now. Bunch of stuff on my screen, don't like it. Yeah, that was Wednesday. Thursday again did something similar. So we did come for this draw here. I did say it was a clean range from here to here. We ended up edging it, which is interesting. But prior to that, prior to edging that high, we did clean up most of the range, but the push was from down here. Similarly to Tuesday, it was just hourly fair value gaps and order blocks. Order block here as well on the 15. Very bullish. And this just looks like OTE. 915 alongside probably a sweep. Is there a sweep? Yep, sweep, sweep. Wow, this is beautiful. Fair value up as well on the 3-minute. And then, yep. Oh, I just want to see like how much this ran potentially. -1. Yeah, that's really good. And that's with a stop, which is like a big, I'd say. But yeah, that was Thursday London session. Very good. Came up to edge this high. And for me, this is accumulation again. See this? Accumulation, manipulation of this low, and distribution higher. Pretty much the same thing you've seen here, just on a lower time frame. I'd say on the 15. And on the 15, this looks kind of clean here. We took this low, which is 4-hour low, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, which had no bottom 4-hour wick, and we also filled in a 4-hour fair value up. So pretty good price action. We also tap into this 4-hour inverse, and yeah. So what do you expect? Big bomber clock move up, draw gets taken, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But New York session on Thursday was pretty bad. It's just this big accumulation until finally, no news as well. Until finally, like 8 p.m., we start moving higher. Asian pushes on Friday, and then yeah, and then Friday session, we have pretty much any star setup on the continuation because we're bullish on all time frames, of course. On the 15, you can mark out liquidity if you please. But I think there isn't any. There's this, and then 8 o'clock. Look for 5-minute break structure. Of course, there won't be any until here. This, to me, looks like a fair value up because of how the candles are. If you've got experience, yeah, you can just see the displacement of the candles, but you can see this 3-minute fair value up here. Is there anything on the 15? I don't think so. Wait, no, I thought that might be, but you can tell from the displacement of the wicks from here and here that this is a fair value up, or even call it inefficiency, should I say? Sorry. But yeah, that's a 5-minute inefficiency, or it's 3-minute, should I say, inefficiency, 5-minute breaker structure, plus equilibrium, plus this 5-minute fair value up, plus this 5-minute inverse, plus a close out of it, and boom, you have a winning trade to draw liquidity. It's that simple, but yeah, that was Friday. Nothing really much happened the rest of the day. 3 p.m. of course takes the draw, which was this daily high, also a 4-hour week high, and also high of the day and high of the week, and also good timing, 2 p.m. And you could have probably caught this sell because it was very nice. Sweep, big structure, fair value up, and then sell off. Pretty simple. We didn't actually take this low. We instead tapped OTE from this low, and then we went sideways for the rest of the day. But yeah, that was pretty much it for this week. I will delete all drawings. No, I won't. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I will delete most drawings. That's pretty much it for this week. Pretty decent week, very bullish. Didn't really go as planned, should I say, because I did want sells, but I kind of am viewing this as a manipulation week. I still look for sells because I'm viewing this as just a retracement of this. What is this called? Wick. So let me just mark around here. 24,200 will be my first level for sells, and draws for buys is obviously this high. For sells, I'm happy with that. I do think we are gonna come down and tap this daily failure we left behind. On the 4 hour, we have this week low, and yeah, I will remove this draw, so we have less draws on here, and I will remove this draw. I will add, sorry, this draw here, and sells from there. I'm happy with, and then sells again. Let's just show EQ. Around 0.786, that's nice. He's watching me draw EQ, but yeah, this hourly high is fine for another level. And draws being them two lows, that low, and then this low. I'm happy with that. I am still sticking my bearish bias. If we break past this high, I will have to switch bias. Like this week, for example, after tapping this and then closing bullish, I was bullish. Like when we're bullish like this on the 4 hour, it's kind of hard to go against that. Especially when I've seen a lot of this stuff happen before. Especially this. Happened twice this week, which is nice. Pretty much 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And that's just how price moves. But yeah, hopefully this week, in the next up and coming week, we do take November low. But we'll see, because we did tap this monthly fairly up, and we've been given this reaction. Daily inverse reaction. And this isn't an EQ tap, but this is. So yeah, we could be going for all-time highs here. We could be heading more bullish. So I guess we'll just have to see. But initial draws are these lows anyways. And then I want something like this. That would be the plan. Either that or yeah, something just like this. Or we could just dump. Which is something I'm hoping for, honestly. Speaking of, when is market opening? 15 minutes, but yeah, that's pretty much it. These are my levels and these are my drawn liquidities. If we break past this high, I am bullish, but I am still bearish for now. I want sells. I want these lows taken. I am sticking with my bearish bias, but yeah, we will see. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my DAX recap. Let's keep it clean and simple. See you next week.